lang. Oy, katong mga kagrupo no. Kanang kami rin ang group 3 niya. Among i-report karon kay ang phases of economic development and impact to business environment. So kanang
the impact of business environment.
Scramble ninyo guys. Baka din niya mga games. Ako sa'yo.
Business environment. The impact of business environment.
Ano makita natin sa kanang sunod. Okay, kita sunod.
Maturity life.
Isa ka mo.
Maturity.
Drive to maturity.
Ano?
Drive to maturity.
Yan, mga ni ang katawang mga kan.
Lista dali.
Sakto na mo.
Yes.
Uy, gusto na nagkita ko daw.
Sorry, sayo.
Business of the business.
Sorry, hubog ang pagkanangpan. Hubog ang nagbuhat sa PPT.
Ay, dumadahil. Sakto.
Ang learning objective din eh. Differentiate the basis of economic development and its impact to business environment. So, ganun na, kanang economic development generally refers to the sustained, concerted actions of policymakers and communities that promote the standard of living and economic health of specific area. Economic development can also be referred to as quantitative and qualitative changes in the economy.
Sa guys, ang tatagin na ng kabila.
Bal, pareho ko basa niyo eh. Say, ikaw.
Ako?
Ikaw lang. Ako gusto ko basa isa yung Why, boss?
Superior as low as an economist in the London Regions administration from 1966 to 1969. He also published articles and developed models on economic development. One of his prominent ideas was the 5 stages of economic development. In this model, he suggests that societies go through 5 stages of economic development as they develop and grow. Each of Rostow's 5 stages builds on the previous stage, becoming more complex and integrated. Depending on the economic forces at play, the time it takes to move through each of Rostow's stages varies. We'll begin by discussing each stage in detail, then we'll talk about how Rostow's model has led to other ways of measuring
So, naalay 5 stages ang kanangpan na gitawag siya of Rostow's 5 stages of growth. Na ang first stage kay maklaro na traditional society. First stage niya ay traditional society, second stage traditional stage. Ay transitional stage niya ang stage 3 kay take off na traditional society. This phase is characterized by substance, agriculture, and low levels of technology and productivity. So, kinili siya kay more on agriculture. basta mga traditional ways ba sa pagkuhan ng business nga the business sa business environment. Ha? Ay, singkuan kaya. Ako may report. The business environment is such societies is typically underdeveloped with few opportunities for entrepreneurship and innovation. So, underdeveloped ni ang kanang traditional society. Kanang gamay og opportunities ang naaanin niya sa transitional stage / pre-condition for take-off in this phase. There's a shift towards commercial agriculture, the emergence of transportation, infrastructure, and growth of manufacturing industries. So, diri kay kanang kwan. Hinihinay na og kanang kwan. Hinihinay na grow ang agriculture o ang transportation o mga infrastructure. There is a period of transition between a traditional and a society that takes off, and for a certain time that society is establishing the preconditions for take-off. The business environment begins to develop, and there are opportunities for entrepreneurs to create a business. So, dere ka hinahinay na kanang kwan, hinahinay na o kanang nanay mga opportunities na ni-open ba, ginagmay na opportunities para sa entrepreneurs para makabuhat o bagong business. Sa stage 3 take-off, this phase is characterized by rapid economic growth with significant increase in productivity and emergence of new industries. So, dire guys, paspas na ang pagtakbo sa economy nga paspas na po ang productivity o mga kanaban na mga bagong mga drug o bagong narangan infrastructure na yun. Word maturity, drive to maturity. In this phase, the economy becomes more diversified, and there is a shift towards service industries. The business environment becomes more complex with increased competition and greater need for innovation and efficiency. So, sa drive to maturity kay Ivan, ni-increase na ang competition, so daghanan kompetensya o kuana kanang mas Stage 4, drive to maturity kay Van. Dependent on the growth of development economies. kini kay kanang more kanang murag dili na kayo magsalig sa mga sa ubang kanang kuan ba nasod kanang dili na kayo maginahanglan import sa laing nasod kuan kanang mga raw materials sa laing nasod na bili or kanang uwang na diri nga ang sa stage 5 high mass consumption kay in the phase there is a high level consumer demand for goods and services and the business environment becomes increasingly customer focused. There is a greater need for branding, marketing, and customer service. Sa stage 5 kay Juan, kanang more on focus nila kay ang mga consumers. Mas nakuha na sila sa mga branding, sa mga gamit o more on marketing sila. Ay, okay.
So, karon kay discuss na sa impact sa the impact of the business environment. First is traditional society. Traditional societies can have a significant impact on the business environment as their cultural norms, values, and beliefs may shape the way people behave as consumers, workers, and entrepreneurs. So, ang traditional societies daw kay kanang meaningful impact sa business environment. Kay ilang culture norms, values, o beliefs kay makapausap sa behavior na usa ka tawo as a consumer, workers, and entrepreneur. Ang traditional societies there is typically referred to communities that have maintained a relatively changed way of life and social structures for generations, often based on agriculture, religion, family, and community ties. So, for example, ang example is like mga Aitas and Igorot. So, ang una is here are some ways in which traditional societies can impact the business environment. First is limited access to technology. In traditional societies, access to technology such as the internet, smartphones, and computers may be limited, which can affect the way businesses operate and market their products. Companies that rely on digital channels and e-commerce may find it challenging to reach customers in traditional societies who do not use or trust online platforms. So there are some places that diri sa Philippines nga limited ang access sa technology. So ma-challenge gyud ang mga e-commerce or business nga nag-rely sa digital channels o pagbaligya sa ilang products sa kaling lugar, and because of this maapektuhan ang way sa pag-operate o sa pag-market sa mga products sa e-commerce and business. And the second is importance of trust and relationships. In traditional societies, personal relationships and trust are often more critical than contracts, laws, and regulations. Businesses that want to succeed in traditional societies need to build long-term relationships with customers, suppliers, and partners based on mutual respect, honesty, and reciprocity. Networking, word of mouth, and referrals may be more effective than advertising or promotion. So, trust is one of the essential factors in any business relationship, especially in traditional society. Kaya without trust, dili ka makakuha og sustainable or successful outcome with other people or customers, which will lead to lost revenue. If gusto ka ma-successful ang imong business in traditional societies, you need to build long-term relationships sa customers and suppliers and anyone nga makapalambot sa imong business. And the third is role of family and community. In traditional societies, the family and community are the main units of social organization and support. Businesses that are based on family ownership, management, and succession may be more prevalent than in modern societies, where corporations and shareholders dominate. Community involvement and philanthropy may also be important for building goodwill and trust. So sa role of family and community, sa traditional societies, the family and community ang main units of social organization. Ang business nga owned or managed by a family is more widely accepted sa traditional society kaysa sa modern societies. A modern owned business where ang corporation og shareholders ang nag-control. So ang pagka-involve nimo sa ilang community at pagka-philanthropy or kindness nimo can be important para makabuild the trust and goodwill sa traditional societies. And fourth is conservative values and customs. Traditional societies often value tradition, stability, and continuity, and may be resistant to change or innovation. Businesses that introduce new products, services, or practices that challenge or offend traditional values and customs may face opposition or rejection. Adapting to local norms and preferences may be necessary to gain acceptance and loyalty. So, sa traditional ang family and community ang traditional societies ilahagid ng i-value in ang tradition, stability o conformity. So dili gyud sila basta-basta ma-influence or resist na sila to change something that is related to their culture. So ang mga business nga mo introduce og bago nga product, services, or practices nga maka-open sa ilang traditional values and customs, pwede nilang i-reject. So necessary gyud ang pag-adapt sa local norms and sa ilang preferences para makagain og acceptance and loyalty. And fifth is limited education and skills. Traditional societies may have lower levels of education and skills, particularly among women and marginalized groups, which can limit their ability to participate in formal economy and access to higher paying jobs. So, we all know nga traditional society, we have lower levels of education and skills, particularly among women and ang nasa mga marginalized group. Tungod ani, nakalimit siya sa ilang participation sa formal economy. At nakalimit po din siya sa access sa higher paying jobs. So ang business nga i-invest sa education, training, development programs para sa employees at sa community, kaya makapit yun goodwill and loyalty sa traditional societies. So, ari na po sa precondition for take-off. So, the concept of preconditions for take-off refers to the condition or factors that are necessary for a society to transition from a traditional agriculture-based economy to a more modern industrial-based economy. So, ang precondition for take-off daw is nag-refer sa condition or factors nga dapat i-change para ma-iwan traditional cultural agricultural based economy to more modern. So here are some ways in which preconditions for takeoff impacts the business environment. First is the growth of infrastructure. One of the preconditions for takeoff is growth infrastructure, including transportation, communication, and energy system. So, it can increase business efficiency by saving time, improving reliability, and providing higher quality service, and thus supporting. So growth of the infrastructure is, as this system expand and become more efficient, businesses political system can affect the appeal of a particular business. Government, defines the government as a business organization as a critical vehicle for social reforms, because ang political stability maka-encourage siya of investment, entrepreneurship, and innovation. So ang business nga na political stability are more likely to thrive and maka-contribute siya sa economic growth sa country.